Welcome back to FYI Weekly. The local and national news headlines have been flooded with reports of jobless claims reaching record numbers. GuilfordWorks has been working around the clock to connect employers with job seekers. Joining me now to give us an overview of the local job market is Danielle Harrison. She is the Assistant Director of Workforce Development. Hello, Danielle. Welcome to the show, and thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me, Carla. It's a pleasure to be here.
Absolutely. Now, you joined the city a month ago, and welcome aboard to the city of Greensboro, by the way. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your role with workforce development.
Sure. Well, I am a Guilford County native, and so I'm super excited to be working in the city that I've lived in my entire life. I've worked in the realm of workforce development for over a decade in many capacities. Starting in the Department of Corrections, I worked there with reentry, and so I helped others transition from that system back into society. And then also in higher education, I worked as the work-based learning coordinator at Guilford Technical Community College before taking on this role.
Okay, so you fit right in. Workforce is a little bit involved with all of those components throughout the community. Will those be part of your focus area?
Absolutely, and also organizational development, that is my focus area. So ensuring that our staff are equipped with the necessary resources and tools to help our residents in the Guilford County community and providing them exceptional services. That is my focus.
Wonderful. Well, we are so glad to have you here. Now tell us, how is workforce development actually addressing the workforce needs that we have, which I'm sure have been complicated because of COVID-19?
Absolutely. So while we're dealing with COVID-19, we are enhancing our virtual resources. So we're ensuring that we are providing a virtual platform for our residents in the Guilford County community, which includes virtual workshops and drive-through career fairs, just to name a couple of our endeavors. So we're trying to make sure that we're providing a virtual platform as well as our in-person services.
Are you finding people are receptive to having to be a little bit savvy on the computer in order to take advantage of the virtual options?
Yes and no. And so for those who are having a little difficulties, we encourage them to come inside of our career centers, and someone there, our staff, are very well equipped to help them with any issues or concerns they may have. So we do have staff present who can help those who may have technical issues. But overall, everything is going well, and we are excited to be offering this virtual platform.
Well, we're excited as well. There was a touch and go moment there where people could not physically come into your two locations, Greensboro and High Point, and texting was a method, and I believe we were one of the first cities to offer that option.
Yes.
So that kind of speaks to your innovation. And speaking of which, Workforce Development received the Governor's Award of Distinction for Innovative Partnerships.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
You have proof of the award there. Tell us
Yes.
about the award. What was it for, and how has that impacted our community?
Absolutely. So we are very happy and very honored to receive this award of distinction from the governor. Annually, the NC Works has a conference, and they recognize the local boards who have achievements. And so Code Guilford, it was a collaborative partnership with GuilfordWorks, Guilford Technical Community College, the Welfare Reform Liaison Project, as well as Guilford County Schools. And so the mission behind that endeavor was to reach out to the underserved and unemployed and underemployed populations, as well as to our students in the Title I schools, and to provide them with an additional skill set in the realm of information technology and coding. And so we were super excited to offer this service to over 150 participants in both Greensboro and High Point.
That's impressive. I remember when this was rolled out last summer, and I'm so glad to see that not only was it well received by the community, but you got this recognition from none other than Governor Cooper. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now tell us, before we go, what is on the horizon for workforce development as we continue dealing with COVID, but what do you see beyond COVID?
Well, just a continuation of our virtual platform, making sure that we are offering both in-person and virtual services to our residents here in Guilford County, and just making sure that we are present and, we are equipped with the necessary tools and resources to provide those services, and just to being open to any opportunities and innovations to improve our processes.
Wonderful. Well, Danielle, we are glad to have you on board. You've certainly come in and you've hit the ground running for sure. Thank you for painting a positive picture of our workforce landscape, and I do hope you'll come back. Keep us posted on all the new events and programs that you offer through workforce development.
Well, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming. Stay tuned for some useful information about Greensboro as we tell you something about the city. That's coming up after the break. Stay with us.